Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7. Yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to blow his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go play action with Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Llzaire likely.
51 yards.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Wilson. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
19 Tiger.
Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Wilson.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Wilson will throw again.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw is Wilson.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
So nothing doing there, and that'll make it second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Zach Wilson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Keeps the score. Ravens 7, Dolphins 6. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Chuck Robinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They run the option on 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, 39 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd down and 4. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Now Wilson.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Off the option. Here's Henry.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard. A run straight ahead with H.M.
And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
That's caught by Waller out left side.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, nothing else. They were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
DC, right? Hey, 180.
Now it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Warriors 70.
To throw again is Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
For a 2-point conversion.
19 light. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. That's caught. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short. So they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing is Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
There's Wilson to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Wilson. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how How many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They set up the screen for Henry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Henry up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Now he's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Wilson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
21 yards.
And Wilson going to change things up here.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That is a big fella. Nnamdi Madubuike forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll just get rid of it.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
2nd and 10.
Get hot, Doc! Get hot! 180!
Play action. Now Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Dolphins 15.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses, but in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. And we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's Wilson. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They go play action now. Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Wilson. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Well, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. One last shot for Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for straws throughout much of this ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Llzaire. Pick your meat click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Jono. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping they fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he will only be able To muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go. Ready.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mitch Scorton getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here, ready?
They'll run with Dowdle. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made by
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and
Ready.
9.
Tremble comes in motion.
Yellow. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. That's taken it. It's Llzaire Leggett. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
Taken down by
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
now second and 6. At the 45-yard line.
That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
A second down throw for Young. He's got his big tight end, Mitchell Evans. Touchdown, Carolina. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Ready? Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Down the 52.
And the Panthers first down.
On play action, Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
16 yards. It's now third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Eagle blue. Ready. Set.
To throw is Young. He'll look underneath here for Dowdle. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll go play action with Young. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Panthers first down.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Daniels now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and short. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Panthers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing again. Daniel. Look at the middle. He's got Ertz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18
First down.
To the air again is Daniel. This is caught at 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal, Washington.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6. Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Ja'Cory Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
21. Commanders 8.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Young to throw on first down. Looking left side, his tight end trembles. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches.
On second down, Young. That's caught. It's Trimble. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw there, caught by Lee.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ball red. 10 black. Hey, red. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Ready.
Now Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Young. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. It is third and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt, hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Daniels going to throw again. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Whatever they've taught talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, it's Daniels. Look wide. Get this one complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? 19, Sergeant. 70, Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. Scoop.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And now where will they mark him? It looks like it's a little bit short by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
Hey, smash Bronco. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding. It's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Moving to his right, and he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Hurt. Gotta be lying.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get into the end zone, so follow the touchdown with a 2-point conversion. And this is a 5-point game.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set punt. Set punt.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Red. 38. Punt.
Now Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll swing this out to Dowler. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Own back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball
8.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, set.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw, Young. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come on. Pack with Lion. Set, hut. Warrior 70.
Here's Daniels. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
another run here with Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Trying to run for it with Hubbard. And the Panthers going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Llroe. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
4-yard line.
Set,
Off the play fake. Here's Young. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10. And they're on 35
35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go check. Go check. Let's go 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
Cougar 19.
conversion.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
That keeps the score. Panthers 28, Commanders 22. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Horn now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Lion.
Throwing now. Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Panthers 28.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 1st down.
Set hut. Set hut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They'll drop to throw. His tight end Trimble over the middle. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
31-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Zoom. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. Open man, Llzaire McMillan. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Now Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Go pink. Ready?
Young. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The Panthers will take their first timeout to stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Throwing is Young. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready? 60, Buffalo 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. They might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see.
77-1.
Daniels now on first down. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
70 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. Pioneer.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Ready? Lightning 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready?
On first down, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.